How's it going, everybody? Kyther here, and welcome back to Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. What is that face? Looks displeasing as gazing up at the sky in thought, as maybe you should. Rub on the belly. We're rocking out the Vaporeon outfit. I'm not entirely sure if we've worn it before. If we have, it possibly wasn't for an entire episode. Anyway. I said last time we were going to be taking on I did need to go in there. Take on the Master Trainers, or attempt to. We might have to push that back for one more episode. I have the main party, except for Cinder, up to level 75. As you can see. Which is this one. Except for, again, Yuna as well. But Yuna's done, so Yuna doesn't matter. And I've begun training from Bulbasaur's downwards up to the Charmeleon. Not sure what level I'm aiming for. I was going to go for, at the moment, just 50 and then onwards. Or about maybe 60, because I'm meant to be at 65. But out of curiosity, I have been... Well, I haven't saved it. I've been training against Kayla's Master Trainer. And it does not go well, so we're going to attempt something. We need to teach you 2 moves, but we're going to be able to get rid of pretty much everything. So we can get rid of, I've taught you Hydro Pump, but we're probably not going to keep that. I can teach you Ice Beams, never mind. You have to rid of the move a Scald, because I can teach that back. Yes, Ice Beam is right there, easily fixable. The Substitute. And the other move, which I probably have gone past or was right next to, we will find out momentarily, is right next to it. Calm Mind. As we know from last time, this is what the other Golduck uses, and we shall swap that for Ice Beam. So, what we're going to try and do is calm Mind up by using a substitute first. But before we do that, it is required to go into these candies and use them on these guys. So I got to get Careless Speed up to 206 because the other one has 205. So for us to guarantee going first, you need to be above that. So I'ma just accidentally use that, skip over to the large, and then quickly speed up to that number. There we go, 205. 106. Now, it would be better if I had something like the Eevee candies, which would boost all the stats, or wait, Golduck, Psyduck candy. Also sort these usability. What? Is that what I use the most? Let me actually know that. Don't know what usabilities. Let's sort them by name so they're in order. Unfortunately, the Courage Candy, the one that I actually need the most of, for at least both Kayla and Cinder, for the time being, don't have a lot of, which requires me to go catch a lot of Venonat, potentially. So, we shall be seen. Anyway, hello you. We're gonna give this a go. So let's go ahead and fight her. I'm not reading her dialogue because we did read it before. Beauty Academy. You send out your Golduck, I shall send out mine. The reason I want Substitute is because this piece of person over here uses Yawn first. So without fail, uses Yawn, and then I can just freely sit here and hopefully calm Mind as much as possible, and then try and just use Psychic to beat you up. I don't know. You are going to attack first. I'm hoping this will just not take it out. Big damage. Defeated straight away. Interesting. I'm tempted to substitute again, because I presume that you're going to Yawn. I'll do it again anyway. Substitute! I'd never use substitute. You just use Calm Mind, okay. Well, the substitute has been of no use to me for the second time. So maybe you just use Yawn at the beginning and then that's it. I don't know. This is an experiment. I don't expect to win, but I want to see how close I can get. It all really depends on how many calm minds the other Golduck puts up. So we're at the 2 for 1. We're 2 for 2, which is not great because this is basically where we started. And obviously their stats in general are a lot higher than ours. So either the option is to use a whole bunch of candies or just I have to level up a lot higher than what they are. You're going Psychic Gear 2, just gonna do me in. Now I'm gonna be risky. We're gonna go for a calm mind again. So now I'm at +4. In both the defense and the attack of the specials. You're more than likely just going to attack though. I'm gonna use your. I'm even more tempted to just not to do calm mind again. I wish it was psychic. And I'm expecting it to go about to the L. Oh, that's great. Then we got the Spadest drop. And you go for your psychic. Which I could almost live another one of those. Like not. And then we're just going to psychic, you're gonna psychic, we're gonna stay asleep. And then we're gonna get hit and we're gonna die. We're gonna lose. Or in your sleep you can avoid. That works too. Ah, so close. With 2 more psychics and we would have had you in. But again, probably using the substitute the second time was probably not necessary. So yeah, the only other thing I can think to do is just normally add these in. That's not probably going to work too well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and catch me a couple of Venonat. I say a couple. It's going to be a lot. And I'm not sure whether it'd be better to do it here or down on Route 15. I do know they spawn in both places. Alright, I'ma do that. As you can see, I decided to catch Sarlacc instead. We have 22 of them. I'm supposed to find Venonats up here. I've seen like 3 of them. Not that I've been catching them. I have swapped over the party as well. Not what I was supposed to do. Anyway, since we completed the Pokédex about 2 episodes ago, you want some attention. I almost backed out of that. That would have been great. We never went and got our reward for doing so. So I'm gonna do it now. So for later, when I do more of these catching montages, we may be able to find ourselves more shinies. Leave we go in here. We go up to the 2nd floor. We need to go talk to Mr. Game Maker himself. Or the game designer themselves. I don't remember exactly the label. It's not this floor. Or is it? Makes more sense for it to be a floor with a bunch more people on. But still it was the 2nd floor. It looks like it's this one. Hello, my friend. Exclamation point. Wow, excellent. You completed your Pokédex. So wonderful. Congratulations. Please allow me to honor you with an award. I got myself a diploma. Trainer Kyther, congratulations. This diploma certifies that you have successfully completed your Pokédex. A game freak. That's adorable, Eevee. This is a special gift from me. Oh, the director. I got a shiny charm. Show your Pokédex to the developers too. I mean, sure. Did they do anything else? Did you complete the Pokédex? Great, it's worth programming it. Congratulations on completing your Pokédex. You really look like you've grown and matured. Actually, your model hasn't changed at all, has it? Never mind, don't mind me. Alright, funny enough. Welcome, Master Eevee. Would you like me to call you by a different title? No. Oh, not going to change at all? I guess you really like the one you have now. Yes. Prefer it. I do have a Master Trainer left. I thought so. You completed your Pokédex. Impressive, but you still have a long way to go. Just kidding. I have one Pokemon to get. What are you talking about? Alright, well, since we're here. Well, if I need... Oh, no. Never mind. We add you. We need backup. We have Cinder. I mean, I have others, but... if this falls through, it's interesting. I'm Momoto. Oh, I butchered your name. I'm helping out the coach trainers. I've got my own reason. Do you really want to battle me, the strongest coach trainer? No. Considering you're saying strongest, we're going to get backups on backups. Second backup is well, actually, the main backup is Cherry, as pretty standard it is, and then Cinder. I shouldn't need anyone else. Famous last words, but we shall see how this goes. Here I go! Especially with the fact that Yuna is one, not leveled up at all any further. We're in trouble. Or high level. Well, that's what I meant, not just leveled up at all. Will not have you to have the moves that are going to be required for me to go through this. We might be fine. Jabba kick! Damn, you're fake out. How dare you. It's just obnoxious. Jabba kick! This for faster. Schmack. Into face. Schmack in the face again. Ouch, rage. Oh, yes, dodge that move. It's a very good move to be dodging. I will double kick again. Preference would have it. I'm presuming this guy only shows up once you've defeated all the Master Trainers. I would like to think anyway. Bang, 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 bang. That's fine. I will bouncy bubble you and take it to health back. Probably not a lot. Actually, about as much as I was expecting you to take damage. Nice. Outrage again. Sure. Yeah, not great. You just double kick. I should have bad actually. It would have been a good spot to do it. Defeated the Kangaskhan and got your praise. Who be next? Flareon. Well, that is a terrible idea for you to do that. Wonder if your Pokemon are to do with version dependent, because that would be interesting and amazing. A tweak. I would take your help. Excuse me. I would have thought that would have done more. But that's fine. I did not get as much back either. That's why you did that. Attack, defense. The pinch, you might say that. Bouncy ball. I was gonna pull a different move. That would have been interesting. Flareon down though. He did. We got 2 down. I get nowhere near half health though. Which is what I would have thought we would have got to. Apparently Flareon not as bulky as I thought. Machamp, oh gosh. Alright, well. To Achari we go then. Come back, Yuna. Taking out 2. Chari can take out maybe 2 as well. With ease, you'll sort of 5. Swash. Just get destroyed, Machamp. Bye-bye. This is not how I wanted to do this, but I did not. One, really didn't know that this guy was here. 64. The Vaporeon. Oh boy. I don't have to switch. You also know Thunderbolt. It's just we're gonna do a roundhouse today. Not the plan. Not normally the plan. This is a team of 6. So we shall do it this way. Hello. So what are you gonna do to me? Oh, sorry, I can roll. But I'm a Thunderbolt you in the face. It's that. I'm like in the torso. But it'll do. Ooh, Blizzard. Ouchies. But not ouchies at the same time. I'm not crunchy to crunch then. Because my attack is through the roof. Exhibit B. The only thing, there is no physical electric move that I can teach you, which kind of sucks. Jolteon. I will attempt to get back to you. I might have to heal you instead, though. It's not what I wanted to do. Definitely don't want you going down. You're 54. Not the ideal. Hello. You are an Eevee team. Just pay attention to that. Let's just have a potion. Get you close to full. Very close to full, actually. And you're gonna zap me? You're gonna hit me with the thunder. This move has not missed me at all this entire playthrough, I think. You did not do as much damage as I thought you would. Oh, you paralyzed me, though. Thank you, you know. Thank you very much. It's not gonna do a lot. But we'll see. Healing is healing. This Jolteon is faster than me. Wow, 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 wow. Bounce of the bubbles. The bubbles of the bounce. I didn't think so. Are we gonna live with thunder? Because I don't think we are. But I will try. We avoided it instead. Never mind. Bad. Also, if you can hear some weird, like, noise in the background, that'd be me. Did it take 2 thunders to get me down to that low? I don't want to risk it. 73 we're at. I'm gonna heal me for 60. Just get healed. Yeah, I dodged it. Dodged it again. I was gonna say, but we didn't. No, I'm just bad again. There's the thunder. Strikes. It hit its mark. Just me. Yeah, we may have either just lived or just died. I'm not entirely sure. Quick attack. Make sure we actually hit quick attack. Again, coming in clutch. Jolteon's adorable. That's all I want. We're gonna have an evolution at the end of this battle. Or not. Complete Dragonite. Are you serious? This might be the first and final Master Trainer the unit cannot win against, purely from the fact that I don't have any moves that are gonna be great against it. Damn. It's just full heal. We shall see where the damage takes us. We're not quite fully healed. To the Dragon Pulse. Not getting hit by physical moves though. I reflect wore off. Well, let's just put it back up then. You know, for the odd chance that you would hit me with a physical move. I doubt it. It's not bad. Stronger against physical moves. Dragon Pulse again. What other moves do you have? You behemoth. Of whatever you are. I don't think there's anything else that I can really use that's gonna be any better than this, really. It's not effective. Words. That's a little bit of, yeah, you could say that. You're in a wee bit of a pinch there, lassie. Max it to potion. Might as well go for it. Never mind. Yuna is beast, but we just was not ready / prepared for a dragon fight. In the slightest. But we can easily bad our way through this. I don't know how much quick attack does because it's just amazing to end things with quick attack for no reason. Especially not necessarily. Oh, thank you for the crit. Be praised, Yuna. You are being praised. Be praised, you are being praised. That makes no sense. Because this Dragonite ain't gonna get another Dragon Breath on us. No way. I don't think so. Really, I was just waiting for it to stop. I had faith. Kind of. Already defeated. When it comes down to it, You're the strongest. What am I saying? Why'd that cut itself off? That was terrible. I didn't even get to read it. Completely. Ivysaur, no, what are you doing? You're ruining the moment. You got. You must stay Ivysaur forever. You're strong. And I'll give you this. 10 PP maxes. Alright. If you catch a bunch of Pokemon and love each and every one of them. Thank you, my friend. Well, has the shiny thing. Now we can leave. Before we leave, we're going to do some transferring, because I don't quite remember. We've done it once. I say once, we've done it a couple of times. But I don't remember exactly how transferring works and what we get from it 100%. Also, as it turns out, there's so many other better Pokemon to catch than the Venonat. Tentacle being one of them. Alright, so Pokemon box. We're also, at some point, I'm going to have to go through and just get rid of all the things that are not necessary here. But, the Psyducks, let's select into Professor. All of these Psyducks, there is 22 here. Try and do this a little bit better. We can only send 30 at a time. Okay, so that's interesting. Look at all these chances I've caught. I do have a list sitting here. What were the other... Oh boy. Oh boy. Special defense Pokemon. Horsey's not on here. If I had a bunch of seals, I only have 2. I won't... Actually, no, I won't do that. Because... What is the Psyduck I have up here? Because it might be better for me to catch certain Pokemon that benefit the typing, and that, never mind. Let's just send them. Thank you, my boy. This will help a great deal with my research. Look at this. You've sent me 22 Psyduck. I think you've earned yourself a reward. Does it not happen that way? You said over 25 Pokemon, so you great Pokemon card that keep on saving Pokemon. Alright, well, that's obnoxious. I thought transferring Pokemon guaranteed you a candy. It does not. I wonder if you get beyond a certain point and then he sends you the candy regardless. That's obnoxious. I was hoping to get some soda candy. I have 11. That's just not right. Not right at all. Well, I'm gonna add you to the party, Eevee, which I should go heal, but I'm a terrible trainer. Let's just use these. Look at the fancy +1 to everything. And then the buff to my CP as well. Absolutely amazing. Press all the buttons, because apparently every button on the damn controller is A. Well, there is considered... not that one. 1, 2, 3, there's 4 of them. 4 buttons that push the A button. Which is obnoxious. Alright, well, I didn't pay attention to what your stats were at the end of that, but they're +20 to everything. So your speed is kind of through the roof and pointless at this point. It's nice round everything, which you can just sort of expand out. Because you only get a max of like 250 candies you can give them. That could be exploded outwards, but it won't be. Ours will be like pointed towards special defense and probably special attack. I think I'll put the defense up first. Anywho, a little bit of time left, and I worked out that the best place for me to go and catch the tentacle at, possibly up here. Actually, what routes were there? There was Route 4, which is Cerulean City this side, or not over here. This side, next to here. Up there. over here, and oh boy, I've lost it. Route 20, which that is down here, is it not? Yes. It's just that their spawn rates are the highest there. Yes. I'm not sure whether trying to catch the higher level would be better or not. So, back to Sewlands here. This is just where we live. I think the best bet would be to go probably like along the side up here. Does Sewlands City count? I don't know. Otherwise, I'm just sitting in like the water here, which seems like an obnoxious place to stand. There's no other water elsewhere. So anyway, let's see if I can get me some sport F increases, because the Psyduck gave me special attack. So I'm gonna probably throw up a lure. I hit by default Y. That's amazing. And 1, we'll see if we can get a lot. 2, I'm gonna see if I can get any. Hi Psyduck. Pikachu. Any more shinies, but I kinda doubt it. Controller got stuck for a second. Alrighty guys, so I have just gone ahead and caught 31 Tentacle, and I ended it off with a Psyduck to test something. I didn't do it with the Psyducks and I regret it, but I went through the tentacles and all these ones that are marked as specials, favorites. I went and checked their stats. This is probably the best one. No, this is probably the best one I have by just general stats. I have 2 of them that are like that, like 3 best and 3 good. That being the other one. Let's see if the rest of them are any good. If it kind of depends on what I want. When this Psyduck appears, that one speed sucks, but we'll mark it. I'm marking them so I don't get rid of them when we go to talk to Pro. Okay, so I wasn't sure if the whole stats thing carried over or not. It seems to be only send to the professor by that species, which, as I had expected, would make sense. Mark all of these ones. So that can go 2. And away they all go. Also, turns I did know and then forgot. Ooh, got a smart candy in there as well. Oh, for the Psyduck. Makes sense. You only get a Pokemon candy if you transfer at least 50 of that Pokemon. You get me another Psyduck candy. You can have that. So where are our stats sitting at? Special Defense 175. Could be better. Not bad, but could be better. Alright, so I am going to go through these 200, all these candies. So these ones I probably won't use because I need 7 for 1. I'm probably just going to go through and use these until they potentially jump up to 2. So if I used all of them, that would be amazing. Otherwise, I'll jump over to the Courage Large or Extra Large. I might stop at around 220. I don't know when I'll stop. I'll stop when I feel like good stopping is good stopping. And then we shall take on the Master Trainer. See if we can beat her. And whether we do or not, that'll be the end of the episode. Alright, so I've stopped at 220. Interesting, well, note that one needs 3, but I can't use those anymore. I'm also going to probably throw in just a couple of the... where are they? Smart candies. Because I got a fair few of them. And just up the special attack just a little bit. And 240 is where we shall stop. I wasn't going to use any of the extra large candies. And we'll just go up to a nice round number. Alrighty. Well, with that, okay, let's attempt this once more, possibly twice. We shall see. You're the Camille. Send out your Golduck. And as I should have said last time, I'ma send out my Kayla. And again, we will go for the substitute to block dodge with the first yawn. Ooh, you're gonna come, mind? You what? How dare you? Game is cheated. Well, I still get the same time buff anyway. So if it's there before, if you just take it out, we're at the same point. This is where we would have been. No, we wouldn't have. No, I've been screwed over. How dare you? I feel like the game cheats. It knows that I've been buffed up a little bit. It's just like, oh, you're buffed up, are you? I'm gonna buff up too. Alright, well, bombardment now 2. I'm behind the game if the game keeps doing it. Buffing. You're at 3, so we're gonna be even at the end of this. I wonder if I should just hit you. No. We'll keep it the buffing. I would have liked it if it went for yawn to start off with. My substitute protection is worth nothing at this point. Alright. So we're on par. Am I correct in that? I'm gonna be cheeky, give one more. This is gonna be dumb of me to do. But I just want to see where things stand now. Use your yawn. I should have expected that. Alright. We're one above you. Psychic, where do you land? Just beyond the. No, not even close. Not even close. And this is gonna shove up me. Oh, no, didn't. So if I get enough calm minds up, we're good, but we sit at the same level at that point. So I stay asleep for the first round, so I think that's how that works. Do psychic. Oh, you woke up. But you woke up too late because I don't attack. You do it at the end of the turn. Excuse me. How dare you? So that might be a thing. I might have to go and get yawn myself. Which is a little obnoxious. That's what I've been wanting to do. Try and work out where the heart scales come from. Or if there's a way to farm them. What a time for that to drop. I got you to halfway again. Interesting. I don't think there's any other moves that we can teach Golduck either. Or Kyther. Killer dog, Golduck killer. Let's do that. Have a look see. Yes, it's possible. Saving where we're literally finishing where we start. Amazing. It could be possible with our current state. Not entirely sure. It just, with these things, we might have to get lucky, or just super level them, because your stats aren't. Yours are, they're all right. They're all right. Yeah. I could try and buff them more a little bit. Like, special defense maybe more. I don't know which one would be better to do more of. Unless there is a move like Calm Mind that I can teach you that does more buffing. Looking live. It's not a great time to actually do that at all. The only other have you have is like a Toxic You. I have Protect. I could put up a light screen. Also, we have to go through and find the rest of the TMs. I was going to say HMs. Because we're missing a fair few. That was the other thing I was going to do. It's finally... Nope. I thought I went across one. I must have double backed on accident. Sort them by number. 5. Yeah, we're missing missing a fair few. These go up to 100 now, so... Wait, do they? No, I think it's just 60 in this game. We're not missing too many, but we're missing... Actually... How many? 1... 2... I'm not missing as many as I thought. Maybe it might be just missing the ones that I have to buy. So was it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I think it might be just the ones that we need to buy. And now I just saved it. It's just fine. I'll organize them again next time. Well, next time I play. Anyway guys, that's all for today. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. That reminds me, we need to give you your PT Pat. But just hello, you adorableness. He's interested in how you're doing. I'm not doing really well. How are you doing? I don't know what clothes we'll be wearing next time. I don't think I've ever known. Ever. We've just been swapping at random. But we've gone through all the Eevee uniforms now. So we'll either pick something else or go back and we'll start repeating them. But yeah, next time, hopefully you get to the coach trainers, which would just require me to do a lot of catching in between potential leveling up as well, so that the episodes might be a little bit more spread apart. I'm trying to find something else to do in the meantime, but we shall see. Another game to do in the meantime. But anyway, as all for today, I almost clapped in front of the mic. That would have been really bad. And I shall see you guys next time. But until then, bye.